How did it feel to hit that first tee shot after 55 days?
I mean, I hit down the fairway, so I was like, all right, cool. Got still have my game somewhat. As the day went on, there was some mishits and shots, and just didn't feel right with my golf swing. Hand felt great, no issues with that. But it just didn't feel like the old me of 2018 like I used to, and so there's a lot of work I have to do to get back to top form and climb that mountain again, and I'm excited to do so. It's just, I've been working so hard to try and understand why the golf swing breaks down. It's not as repeatable, and over my time off, but I haven't been able to hit golf balls, right? And so it's very difficult. You're just in your head the whole time, and you have this thought process, and you go out there, and it's okay, but it doesn't pan out the way you want to. And so really having a positive attitude, even though things aren't going great out there, is important for me now. I've learned that that's really what matters for me, and I enjoy the journey now again. I'm taking enough time off to where I'm comfortable going after it again, whereas before it was tough, because it's like, man, I was just grinding so hard and I wasn't figuring stuff out, and it can just beat you down. But taking a little bit of time off unscheduled, it was actually good for my mental health, and being able to look back and appreciate the grind and the journey that I've always enjoyed going through. But I was excited to get out there and play golf again and compete, and a bit frustrating, obviously, not playing the way you want, but it's a bit of a warm-up for me. I haven't played golf in a while. This is my first 18 holes that I completed without really any pain and any thought of the hand, in almost 7 months. So it's been a long process for me, but I'm excited to see where this next part of my life takes me. I'm pretty stoked, and I know that I'm going to have a lot of work to do ahead of me, but I'm not afraid of it.
What were you happiest with out there?
What was I happiest with? The fact that I was able to finally enjoy golf again, even though I played terrible, and I know I got a lot of stuff to work on. Just being able to go out there and start to enjoy what this game has given me, it's been great. And seeing the fans out there again, supporting me, pushing me on, even when I'm not doing great, it gives me some comfort that it's fun. It's fun again. I don't know.
Safe to say it's the best 76 you ever shot?
You could put it in those terms. From a golf perspective, no, I hated every minute of it. But from a emotional standpoint, it was nice to finally be back out in a competitive environment, putting well. I felt like I was putting really good. Wedging was not great. It was all over the place. But I haven't practiced in a while, so I got to go work on that and talk to Chris Como, and we're going to go figure it out.
And one last, any concern about the quick turnaround with the hand?
No, I don't think so. Considering what happened today, it may get worse over the next day or two, even if I make the cut and Saturday and Sunday. But it's a great test run to keep going, because really my eyes are set on the U.S. Open. That's where I want to be full horse, all horses moving in the right direction. I'm just not there yet with everything.
What's holding you back now that the hand is okay?
Well, the bone's not healed. It takes 4 months for the bone to heal. So I feel pressure in it every once in a while when it jars into the ground. I can feel it. I can do that to it and it doesn't hurt. But there's some times where that end of the club just bats into it again, right where I broke it or compression fractured it. And so it's a little frightening, but once the muscles around it continue to get stronger, it'll just stabilize it even better. And once the bone fully heals, and it's 2 more months, it's just going to continue to get better. But I can't really refracture it. It's a smooth surface now, and the bone is stable. So just making sure those muscles are strong, and I'm working it out every day, and that's all I can do.
Okay, and one last thing. Sorry.
You're
One
good.
last thing. You were mentioned as a potential Saudi guy down there early on in the process. And after now seeing the field, obviously you're not part of that. How much did you look at being involved with that? How much did this thing that happened with your hand, did that change your mind? What was it that ultimately made you decide not to join?
I think that's mostly, a lot of it's private. There's not really any conversations need to be made about that, other than the fact that every person out here has their own opinion on it. There's obviously a lot of conversation. For me, I personally don't think that at this point in time I'm in a place in my career where I can risk things like that. Loyal to my family that I've created around me with sponsors and everything. And as of right now, the golf world is probably going to change in some capacity. I don't know what that is. Not my job to do so. I'm just going to keep playing professional golf and enjoy it wherever it takes me. Play with the best players in the world. That's really all I got. That's all I'm going to do for the rest of my life, because I want to be one of the best players in the world.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.